The starting five for your Denver Nuggets. Starting at power forward, standing 6'9". Number 31, Jokic. At guard, 6'4", number 18, the other guard, 6'5", number 10, Timberwolves. The other forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 8, center, number 1 guy, the Jokic.
Look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. LeBron James out there with Durant, and it's Young in at point guard. And for Denver, Jackson out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Tim Hardaway, then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
But you remember when the conversation was, you don't need centers anymore. Guess what? We're back at it. 2 of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
And there's James from the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Hardaway. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
Here's Young. James outside. Now McDaniels. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Played just over a minute here in the first, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Denver now, and they double up Jokic. Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. The shot from 20 feet out. James with the rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Young against Westbrook. Left side Young. No good. Excellent D there from Westbrook. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Jokic. Basket counts.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Edwards looking for an opening. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, Where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Jokic. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Outside Young. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. McDaniels from long range gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Pass to Jokic. Good D by Duren.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Westbrook. Still without a bucket. Jokic is doubled from outside the arc. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Jokic.
If you're Russell Westbrook, you've got to balance that ability with getting downhill with making range shots, and he delivers there.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Minnesota, Randall, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Young. Here's Dosunmu. For 3, Randall. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Free throw drops for Randall. He does not get the second one. He nails the third. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Hardaway. Jokic finds Hardaway. Now Jokic, covered by Duren. Clock at 6. Duren against Jokic. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Now here's Brown. Denver moving it around. Back to Jackson. To the paint. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got his second basket of the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
The shot by James, no good. The Nuggets trail. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side Brown. Outside Hardaway. Back to Brown. Pass to Johnson. Jackson on the wing. From the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's Denver. They lead by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt.
Oh, big finish! Oh, did you see that?
Boy, Naz Reid able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
Now Johnson hasn't gotten one to fall yet, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, "I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do." Brian, back to you.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Outside Brown. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to Young. To the left wing. Here's Shannon. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, B.A., and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Watson comes in for Jones, and it's Westbrook in for Jones. And then for Minnesota, James is checked in for Reed, and Jaden McDaniels subbed in for Shannon. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Johnson. Now Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Outside Watson. 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, on balance with his shot, Cam Johnson from the mid-range.
James deciding where to go with it. Randall on the screen. Beyond the arc. The shot by James. No good.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
The try by Brown. Westbrook outside. Let's go with a 3. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. McDaniels. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, refusing to let the possession end, making sure they convert. LeBron James with a big-time finish.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Johnson passes to Jokic. Randall with a steal. James with the ball. Guarded now by Watson. And Randall the bucket on the assist by James.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Young, the pass to McDaniels. Now, here is James. The swim move for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Jokic against Randall. A shot to stop the run. Outside Brown. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Jokic with a screen on Young. Here's Westbrook. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A different look for Denver. Jackson, he's checked in for Johnson. And Hardaway is subbed in for Brown. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Highland comes in for Trae Young. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Outside Hardaway. The three is up. James with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 5. Up top, Highland. Puts it up. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Hardaway, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Jokic. Check by James. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. McDaniels finds James. Left side Highland. The three is up. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Westbrook. Jackson with a screen on Highland. Fires from deep. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Back to James. Another miss by Minnesota. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Minnesota up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Jalen Duren out there with James. And it's Young in at the point guard position.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Outside Watson. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Hardaway. Over Edwards. Hardaway, no good. Minnesota leading by 7. Young, the pass to McDaniels. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Pass to Hardaway. Takes a 3. And again, it's Denver missing.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
ABA, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you guys.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Jackson. Will it go? Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And he lobs it up. Cuts off the pass. Outside Watson. To the inside. Jokic puts it up from 15. Hits the rim on the way in, and the button's good. Westbrook's got 5 points.
This mid-range area is right where Russell Westbrook is dialed into. He loves this sweet spot for his game.
Edwards, that's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Pass to Watson. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Screen by Watson. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Jokic, covered by Durant. And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Right side Young for 3. Rebounded by Denver.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Pass to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Hardaway. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 ball to go. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
Edwards for 3. The triple hit for Edwards.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining.
Hardaway from outside.
2 minutes.
Not going to go that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hardaway against Edwards. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
What time is
A different look for Denver. Valanciunas comes in for Nikola Jokic. And Brown subbed in for Jackson. Randall, he's checked in for Minnesota. .144 left in the third quarter. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Young. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. Outside Brown. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Brown. Denver moving it around. Valanciunas with a screen on James. There's the triple. Another miss by Hardaway.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Puts up a 3. James can't get it to go.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Hardaway, the pass to Westbrook. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Brown, lets the 3 fly, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Young. Edwards against Brown. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Hardaway. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. That one on Durant, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. That one's good from Hardaway. 5 ticks left in the third. For three, Randall. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Minnesota. They're up by 11. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Zeke Naji out there with Nikola Jokic, and it's Pickett in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
The break started by Jokic. The steal, the first pass, a nice play.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Highland, pass to McDaniels. Fires in the triple.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Strawther's checked in for Naji, and it's Brown in for Pickett. Nuggets trail by 12. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Brown with a screen on Highland. Pass to Johnson. 4-3. Jokic. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Impeccable timing from Jokic. Getting the positioning he wants and slamming the miss back in.
McDaniels passes to Randall. This one for 3. Great D that time from Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Brown from behind the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Jackson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Highland. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Dosunmu, the pass to James. James double team. Randall finds James. Outside for Randall. The 3. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Strawther. Pass to Jokic. Jokic screen. Now Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. No good on the 3.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And the basket by Dosunmu.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited this.
Pass to Strawther. steal. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Outside Brown. Now Jokic. Johnson. Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, just such a tremendous shooter. If Cameron Johnson gets a look from three, good night.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. For the Nuggets, Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. Hardaway comes in for Strother. And it's Westbrook in for Brown. And then for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Young in for Dosunmu. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now Edwards. He drills the wide-open jumper.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Hardaway with a screen on Young. From deep. McDaniels with a rebound.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Now Young. Now James. Outside Duran. Now Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Clock at 6. James fires. Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Now Duran. Yes! Using that window.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Jokic with it. Oh, off target from downtown. Minnesota leading by 10. Young with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now James. The release. Rebounded by Jackson. Hardaway against McDaniels. Young against Westbrook. Here's Jokic. Oh, the stop. And the Timberwolves with possession. 8-point game. Edwards.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Take a break.
Two
Take
shots.
a break. 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up by 9.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
Inside, covered by Duran. Let's loose for 3. Buries it from outside.
Well, there's a reason they trust this guy in big moments. Tim Hardaway Jr., no problem, he says.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Trae Young. At the line for 2.
doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
McDaniels with a rebound. Young against Westbrook. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here.
The end of the game.
And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough. So we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.